guys, I'm Claire with Jesso Media, and I'm here with Osei the Native. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good. So I want to know a little bit about yourself and how you got your start.
Pretty much just like, coming up, rap was always, music is something I always dabbled in, never thought too much of it really, because you're a kid, you're doing a million other things, but yeah, I just kind of was always doing it and got into the booth like around 18 and just thought, yo, this is dope, and I liked it. A couple people around me thought I was dope. And not only that, it's just like, I liked it. I just liked the process, the creative process, and like just stuck with it. So yeah, that's pretty much what it was for me.
How would you describe your creative process?
It varies. That's the fun thing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not one set thing. So it's always like, to get something new, you do something new sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or if you have a rhythm, keep repeating it. Whatever works at the time. But it's like, there's not just one set thing.
Yeah.
It just changes. Yeah.
What do you think about where hip hop is now, and where do you think it's going?
Yo, hip hop right now is sick. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, people hype about like hip hop and shit. Like, it's whack. Like, nah, hip hop right now is actually in such a dope place because there's so much more variety of everything. It's bare subgenres. There's bare artists doing different shit. So it's like, it's great right now. It's awesome. It's like there's room for everybody. You can be different in your own way, or you can just do your own thing, and there's a slice of the pie for you in hip hop right now.
Cool. And how do you feel about, like, the Toronto hip hop scene is dope right now? Like,
Yeah,
there's so many huge artists coming out of Toronto, like Drake, The Weeknd. How do you feel about being part of that scene?
I mean, I don't know if I'm part of that right now, to be honest, but yo, I think what those guys have done is so sick. Like, I mean, and also what they represent, you know what I'm saying? To just like the culture and to like young men like me. So definitely, like, it's just a great time. It really is a great time to be here and to be a part of this, be present in this moment.
Cool. And where do you draw your inspiration from?
A lot of things, like, I try not to do one thing, Inspiration can just be anything, like, I don't mean to be so vague, but it's like, literally like anything. I'm like, you talk to your boy, or you're in the middle of a conversation and somebody says something and you're just like, oh, that's sick. Okay, and then boom, you find yourself working a melody with the phrase or something like that, Just simple things like that, I don't, as serious as I approach it, I don't like, put constraints on, where things go, so I can't really, I don't have one place to draw inspiration from.
Everything inspires you. That's
everything,
cool.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah, everything is just dope right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
So I was looking at your SoundCloud, and you've added like a number of tracks over the past 4 months.
Yeah.
Including one called Dreamcast.
Yeah.
What is Dreamcast? What does that mean to you?
Yo, Dreamcast is like, okay, my boy Nahum, check him out. Sick producer coming up in the city. Just had a sick ass beat on his computer. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, it was already called Dreamcast. Because actually, it was something before, and it really sounded like retro gamey type like vibe.
Yeah, okay.
So we called it Dreamcast, and it's just like just cooking up in the stew, and then I just like, yo, that's like it was just the spur of the moment. Really, we just took a vibe and ran with it, and just Dreamcast.
Okay, so after Dreamcast, what's next? Like, what are you working
Yes,
on right now?
I'm actually putting out a project in a couple weeks. It's called Native Tape. It's gonna be 10 songs, 4 of which you guys probably already heard. Just like something that I've been working on, and I feel like I just want to share a couple more songs with everybody else. So that's coming up real soon. Native Tape, yes, like real soon.
Real soon.
Yeah, you already know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was reading an interview, and you had said that you kind of took a break from everything, a break from like school and work and life for a little while.
Yeah.
What did you gain from that break?
Perspective on just like what I want for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like with like, there's like a huge burst of like information. Like, we have so much stuff in our face, and it's like right now, as accessible as everything is, it's also like, because it's so accessible, it's hard for other people to get in on stuff, especially if you're just following a path that's just like not for you. You know what I'm saying? So that was just my time to like see what I wanted for myself and like how I wanted to go about it. You know what I'm saying? In all areas of life, not just music. I talk about it in my music, but it was in all, like, music is just one side of everything. You know what I'm saying? You still have like other stuff in your life, like your family, like work life, and other things that you want to pursue. So I just had to like what's a better word, kind of just focus my vision on what I really wanted in that time I was off. So.
Cool. So you're back now.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Blessed. I mean, it's not even really like a comeback, you know. I didn't really think of it like that because I was still always doing music. I would still do shows, you know what I'm saying? But more so, I wasn't really like creating as much, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, but like, yeah. Now I'm about to share all the stuff I was creating in that time. It's super lit, native tape.
Exciting. Cool. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that shout out to my boys for putting this together, you know what I'm saying? I never did no like interview like this before. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty fancy, so lit. Shout out to the whole team. And yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much. Thanks, Osei.
Thank you.